Hey, it's me, Sherry. I'm actually working on my next show quilt, and I am painting with pigments. These pigments are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you see how gorgeous they are. Very concentrated pigments from Leslie Onstad at dreamingcolor.com. You may be familiar with the Luminart pigments. These are one and the same, created by Leslie Onstad. And I am enhancing my quilt. A lot of it has already been inked and painted, and now I am working on another accent color. So what I'm going to do is I've mixed this dry pigment with a fabric medium and a couple other ingredients, and I am going to paint the element I want enhanced with that mixture. So it's just again, it's fabric medium and a couple of little 1/8 teaspoons, whatever strength you want. I'm just going to give this area a base coat. That's all I want to do. So I'm using fabric brushes. These are from Low Cornell, and you can get these at like Joann Fabrics, and I think you can get a set for about $7. But if you have a 40% off coupon, the whole set will cost you about $3 or $4. So you can get them, Michaels or Joann Fabrics or any place that sells craft and art and craft supplies. Okay, so I'm just going to block this white area in. And my fabric has been prepared. I sell a book. Actually, I self-published a book called Ink-Lique, and it explains my whole inking technique that I developed. Tells you what fabric to purchase and how to prepare it to accept these paint, pigments, and inks. So I've been doing that for, 3-4 years, and actually very much enjoy it. I also teach this technique in many of the major quilting venues, shows. I have a lecture and a PowerPoint lecture, and I display all my Ink-Lique quilts and pieces and in a PowerPoint type lecture. And then we have a little quilt that I supply that's been pre-quilted and pre-treated, and I give you all the supplies you could possibly need to use in class to experiment with this technique, and in the end you'll have a really sweet little 13 by 13 piece that I call an inkling that you have customized with your favorite colors, and they turn out really good. I have some samples on my website. That address is www.sofarsogood.org, and that's spelled SEW, F as in Frank, ARSEWGOOD. Now what I'm going to do is I want to hit some of these areas with a darker pigment. So I'm using this teal zircon, which is also in my painting medium, and I just want to hit these, give this some shadows, some highlights and some lowlights. I'm working in this tray, which is pretty critical to have yourself a little tray with raised areas, because if you do indeed have an accident, which I have had, you want to contain those pigments and inks in this little box top. Okay, so you can see how I'm just kind of adding another layer with the straight pigment. Again, these pigments are very, very highly concentrated, made with the best ingredients money can buy. And I also will carry these products. If you're interested, just let me know. So you can see how that adds another dimension with the darker pigment. I hope the camera is picking this up. I don't have any formal art training, so if you do, you could probably just, do a heck of a lot better than me as far as adding the highlights and the lowlights, but I do enjoy what I do. It works out really good. And then I'm just going to take a smaller brush. This one is a spotter, again by Low Corning, and it helps you get into some of the smaller areas that you want to enhance. So I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. I can see some dimension, some depth, and then I'm going to go in and just kind of tickle the edges. If you get a little piece of pigment where you don't want it, just blow it away. Like that. See? Don't blow into your pigment pot. That would be tragic to lose any of this beautiful pigment. Okay, so again, I'm just going to hit this center of this little guy here. And I also have another pot of pigment here. This is called an interference or iridescent green, and it's a white. It looks white, but when you hit it in the center, it's mixed with green micas. It comes in a multitude of colors as well. But this is just going to kind of create a highlight. It's going to kind of catch the light and again give your piece some dimension. Okay? So it's looking pretty yummalicious here, and you can continue to add depth, by adding more pigment. Just kind of blending it into your previous scratch coat. And there you have it. Pretty awesome, huh? So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.